what if there were just 5 ingredients that you absolutely had to have in an anti-aging skincare routine? The 5 most effective, regardless of everything else that you hear, regardless of everything else that's put in front of you to use, just these 5 would get you a solid anti-aging skincare routine without emptying your wallet. Well, I'm going to tell you what they are in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while since we've talked about this topic, although I've done a couple of videos in the past. And I looked, the last time I talked about this was a couple of years ago, and there's about 250,000 more of you watching the channel these days than there was when I did that video. So today we're going to do a quick rundown of the 5 most effective anti-aging ingredients for fine lines and wrinkles that can really help support new collagen production, giving you a much more youthful face. So as I said on this channel many times before, it's all about the ingredients and effectiveness over name, brand, and price. So I'm not going to be presenting specific products to you today, although I will put my recommendations for each of these ingredients down below in the video description box. So if you want to know what I use and what I often recommend, it will be there for you to check out when we're done. All right, so we're going to start with the granddaddy, grandmother of all skincare topical ingredients that are effective, and that is retinol, or a retinoid, also known as vitamin A. Now these are derivatives, so you have retinol, which is a very mild form of retinoid, and you also have all the way up to prescription strength like tretinoin, Retin A, which is a much stronger retinoid. Retinols are perfectly fine in everybody's everyday skincare routine because they help speed up exfoliation, getting those old dead skin cells that are stuck to the surface of your skin, giving it that dull textured look, and also helping skin to crease, creating more fine lines and wrinkles. Retinol unclogs your pores, it helps spark collagen production, and it can also help your skin over time build new blood vessels, which means healthier, more youthful looking skin as you move through time using it. Now, the drawbacks to retinoids are that they can be a little irritating, so it's always good to start with the mildest form and go every other day or every 2 days till you acclimate to it and move up in strength. And eventually you can talk to your dermatologist about moving up to a stronger prescription strength, which is what I use. This next up ingredient, no surprise here, vitamin C. Now, vitamin C comes in a myriad of solutions, potions, lotions, and serums. But bottom line, vitamin C helps your skin fend off environmental stressors, UVA, UVB damage, and it also helps spark collagen production while evening out your skin tone, texture, and brightness by helping to manage excess melanin production in the skin. It also helps stimulate that barrier of endothelial cells and helps with wound healing. Next up on the list, one you probably have all heard about, we've talked about it for the last 4.5, 5 years, it's been the big deal, hyaluronic acid, which is a salt that your skin actually already produces, but it is a salt that attracts moisture and holds it there in the upper layers of your skin. As we get older, our skin loses the ability to hold moisture, so by supplying extra hyaluronic acid to your skin, it helps reduce excess transdermal water loss, keeping your skin hydrated and plump, keeping it healthy, and keeping that cellular turnover moving along so that you continue to have really great looking skin. Now, if you've had problems with hyaluronic acid drying out your skin, or you live in a dry climate, that's sometimes happens. So I often recommend in its place polyglutamic acid, which is a synthetic hydrator that's able to take in 5 times as much moisture as hyaluronic acid, but works so well with people with sensitive skin, and also in those dry climates, it's not going to take moisture from your skin out. This next one is oftentimes left off the list, and that is copper, or copper in the form of copper peptides. Copper is super effective in increasing skin elasticity, reducing those fine lines and wrinkles, and improving your skin's overall texture. Copper is also very effective at treating sun-damaged skin. It's also non-irritating, which means it's good for a lot of you guys that have sensitive skin. You're going to be able to work with it very well. You cannot use copper peptides at the same time you use retinol, so you apply those copper peptides in the morning while you apply your retinol at night. Or if you're not using retinol every night, on the nights that you're not using a retinoid product, you can use copper peptides in its place. The way copper peptides work is they upregulate the proteins in your skin, and they can also be absorbed by your skin from copper tinsel in products like pillowcases. So you can get a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles just from a pillowcase, and it's antibacterial, which means that it helps with things like acne breakouts. And then this next one is one we've all heard a whole lot about over the last several years, and that's niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3. It helps calm inflammation in the skin. It helps reduce the look of telangiectasias. Those are little spider veins that we get in our skin. It smooths your skin's texture, and it also strengthens the surface layers of your skin, and it can also help with those occasional acne breakouts. Niacinamide also helps support your skin's barrier, helps give you a brighter looking complexion, especially if you have a lot of yellowness or redness. It will help even that out. And then the bonus ingredient we're going to talk about is one that won't surprise you coming from me, and that is making sure you have some sort of sunscreen in your skincare routine, because doing all these wonderful things for your skin not going to add up too much over time if you continue to let the sun damage it. So make sure you're using a sunscreen SPF 15 or higher, preferably 30. Mineral Hybrid are your favorite brand. The best sunscreen for you to use is the one that you will use on a consistent basis, making sure to reapply it throughout the day, especially if you're going to be outdoors. And for even more surprising ways to improve the way your skin looks, be sure and check out this video that I picked out for you to watch next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.